the Whisper 45 is probably one of the most underrated weapons in Save the World, and here's why. So, little known fact is that I already recorded the gameplay for this, so I already know how it performed, and it performed freaking amazing, and I'm sure you guys will love it. And yeah, it's such a great weapon. I did it in a 144 player. You guys will see the gameplay later. But first, let's talk about the weapon itself before after all that yapping and stuff. So the Whisper 45 is a suppressed pistol, and it has a decent mag size. Its base mag size is 12, as you see here. It's not counting the mag size perk; it's been bugged forever. But with a mag size perk, it is 21 bullets in one magazine. So yeah, but yeah, it's suppressed. It's semi-automatic, and it has a really good like condensed bloom. So if you have good aim, you will get rewarded very heavily for using this weapon, and it has a pretty nice headshot multiplier here. I believe this is 2 times. So aiming for the head really does help the weapon a lot. But even if you're not aiming for the head, its body shot damage is still very solid. So yeah, the perks here are really standard. It's just a standard crit rating build. We're going to be using Beetlejess. I'll get into the loadout after this. So yeah, it's just a regular crit rating, crit damage, mag size, and it's mag size instead of reload speed for. It's also part of the loadout, which I'll talk about there. And we have damage to afflicted to match our 6 perk here. The Whisper 45 6 perks, I mean, they're it's pretty much like my Siegebreaker video where it's like these perks, some are good, some are bad, but affliction is just affliction, you know. So yeah, I mean, I'll go down the list here. So headshot eliminations really isn't that useful. Aiming for the head is good with the weapon, yes, but I really don't see a point in having this bit of crowd clearing when its crowd clearing is already pretty solid. Despite being a semi-automatic pistol, getting 5 headshots in a row. If you actually have like godlike aim and you're hitting heads on the regular husks or even on like the huskies like crazy, sure, go ahead, go crazy with this one. Snare is also solid, you know, for a bit more utility, I would say, instead of just raw damage that affliction provides. And standing in place, this is not how I like to play personally. With this weapon, especially with an Outlander and which is Beetlejess, and there are going to be like the loadout that I'm going to showcase with this weapon is going to encourage you to keep moving around the map and keep running and gunning, if you will. So yeah, just affliction just seems like the best one because it's just extra damage. Like if we're running like a damage loadout, then I might as well just do more damage. So and also it's great because with affliction, you can literally just shoot 1 bullet at like a regular husk or like a lobber or like a zapper and just ignore it and watch the affliction take it away. So yeah, and affliction also crits, so it's perfect. And the nature, the element here, it can be any element that you want to. I have nature here because I recorded in a water zone, so I just made my schematic nature for that. And yeah, so here's the loadout now. I'll talk about this right now. It's a really standard loadout, but it has some nice little things to it. And yeah, so first let's start off with Beetlejess. She is pretty much, she works like Sledgehammer, right, but for pistols. They both buff SMGs, but Sledgehammer buffs assault weapons, whereas Beetlejess buffs pistol weapons. So yeah, just a nice giant bonus. She is available right now, by the way. I forgot to mention that she is available right now in the Fortnite Llamas. Do not miss out on her. She's excellent. She's like an Outlander that actually just focuses on actually using your weapons, which is super fun. So yeah. And then we got totally rocking out. The Whisper 45, I forgot to mention, has a pretty high base crit chance because it is a silenced military weapon. So its base crit chance is actually 20%. And with 1 crit rating perk here, we have it up to 48%. And we're totally rocking out. At the same time, we're going to be hitting the crit chance of around like 77%, 76, 75%. So pretty much 3 out of our 4 shots on average are going to be critting. So yeah, and you can even stack onto that with stuff like boom base if you're playing it in a coordinated group. So yeah, and then we have a Breakbeat Wildcat here and main stage Quinn just to activate totally rocking out. Eliminating 10 enemies gives us Rocking Riff, and Rocking Riff is what we want to get because totally rocking out. And main stage Quinn, you just farm metal on the map and you get wafers, and the wafers you can proc your totally rocking out on command. So yeah. These heroes were in Llamas last season, but you can still flux them in the collection book. You can research them in the collection book to get them. So, yep. If you're not totally rocking out, you need to spend a voucher on that to get Dennis Jr. Just making that clear right now. And yeah, so here we have Ranger Deadeye. Ranger Deadeye is also like Rescue Trooper Ramirez, but for pistols. You know, he's the exact same thing. He is base game hero too, so he's very accessible to get. Yeah, so increases pistol and SMG damage by 17%. Very standard hero. And here is where the loadout gets nice and spicy. Here we have Chaos Agent and Gunblazer Southie, I believe that's his name. Yeah, Gunblazer Southie. Chaos Agent is becoming one of my favorite heroes in Save the World because of his support perk. Whenever you use any ability, Quick Fingers reloads your equipped weapon if it can be reloaded. What that basically means, whenever we use one of our abilities here, being Phase Shift and Seismic Smash, not Teddy actually, Teddy doesn't count towards Chaos Agent, but Seismic Smash and Phase Shift do. Chaos Agent just reloads our magazine. So that's why I have a magazine size perk on my Whisper 45, so we can actually extend our magazine, right? And then Chaos Agent effectively acts as like an instant reload perk. It's crazy. It's amazing. Chaos Agent is great. He is available right now in the Dungeons quests. If you just do the lab a couple of times, you're gonna get a quest that unlocks Chaos Agent. Yeah, if you do lab one time, then you're gonna get a quest that says you'll run the lab 2 more times, and after those 2 times, you'll get Chaos Agent. So yeah, pick him up right now. Great hero. He's also good at shotguns, but for now we're showcasing him with a pistol. And here, so here we have Gunblazer Southie. Last but not least, he's also base game. Well, he's actually in the expansion like area, but you know it's technically base game. You know you can find him in mission alerts and llamas and stuff like that. So yeah, but Phase Shift increases pistol and SMG damage by 35% for 4 seconds. The 4 seconds is a bit I guess time constricting, time constraint. I don't know, bro. You guys know what I'm saying. But yeah, so you only have 4 seconds, right? And the Whisper 45 has around a fire rate of 5. Yeah, it's pretty much 5 fire rate. So you have 20 shots that will probably get buffed by Southie after you Phase Shift. So yeah, that's nice. And you know the magazine is 21, so hey, it's perfect. And then so whenever you're gonna see in the gameplay, it's gonna be me, you know, pretty much eating a wafer, dumping my magazine into like a mist monster or just you know a group of husks, and then I'm gonna be Phase Shifting. And when I Phase Shift, it's going to be refilling my magazine, and then I also get the Southie buff. And you're going to see in the gameplay when I see a Smasher, I'm going to proc a wafer, and then Phase Shift right after, so I get Southie's damage bonus, and the Smasher goes poof. It goes poof, guys. It goes poof. So yeah, this is the loadout. Gadgets, the Adrenaline Rush to give us a nice health bonus whenever we're running low in like a pinch. And then the turret, because it's a turret, just some extra damage. You can also run slow field if you want to be more supportive. But yeah, that's the loadout, and yeah, I will hop in game, and yeah, enjoy the gameplay. So yeah, we're just going to be testing it out here in this group of enemies that I found. I was able to find some players to play with, and yeah, we're just going to be testing it out here without anything. They're just going to be running away from me. Oh, well, that's kind of not what I wanted them to do. Okay, intermission, I guess we can... Oh, there's a survivor there that needs to be rescued. We can probably rescue them. And test out the Whisper 45's crowd clearing like this as well. Can protect the survivor. Nice. I'll pop a wafer. And yeah, I see it just one taps the baby husk. Even the normal husk at this power level 140. It's like really like no big deal. We activate a battle beat there. We use Chaos Agent, Phase Shift to proc Chaos Agent, and now we have Gunblazer Southie for a little bit. Really nice synergy they got going on there. So we kill that Husky. Phase Shift again while we're getting low. Do that. And yeah, once totally Rockin now gets active, it's just a clinic, you know. And eat more wafers. Did a bit of farming for wafers. Oh, I Phase Shift off the thing. You got to be careful of that. Make sure that you actually know where you're Phase Shifting towards, so that you don't do what I just did there. Phase Shift again, and yeah, we received a survivor. Not bad. It's getting kind of close to the mission start, so I probably can't find a big target, but hopefully we'll get some big targets to test on when we actually start the mission. So yeah, I put some traps down, put a nice little blanket of sealing electric fields, like right here, and over there. So we should be having, and I put some wall darts in here too, so hopefully Battle Beat will be active a lot, so that we get totally Rockin out active very often, and don't have to constantly be switching to wafers. I have more than enough wafers, but you know, yeah. I'll be back when the defense starts. Alright, so mission started, defense started. Yeah, we're just getting some regular targets right now. I should pop a wafer before I start shooting. But Yeah, when as you hear that little clicking noise, I'm into major mag getting low, and yeah, it's such like even against I heard a smasher. Wait a minute, okay, perfect. Yeah, we can switch to my wafer real quick, phase shift, and then we just keep spamming fire into the smasher, and look at that damage. Oh my god, that is such good damage. That is insane damage actually. For only one crit damage perk 2 is like crazy. I guess Beetlejess totally rocking that was just that strong. I heard another smasher. I think it's over here somewhere though. We built quite the defense here. Oh my, yeah, smasher. Trigger, oh, 2 smashers actually, so this is great. Phase shift again to activate Southie. I can't even see where I'm shooting, but I know I'm shooting the smasher. Oh my god, crazy, crazy. Good slow field though. Alright, nice, not bad, not bad. I'll go back over here. Oh, I heard another smasher though. Oh, what the? He's right here. Okay, well, my teammate just discharged it. That's something. Another smasher I see right here. Phase shift again to get Chaos Agent and Southie, and yeah. Chaos Agent is such a good hero, by the way. Please pick up this hero. Like, you will love Chaos Agent when you pick him up. He's so good in these Outlander builds and so good in shotgun builds. And yeah, it's just a great hero. So that's why that's partially why I'm doing a video like this, is so I can actually showcase Chaos Agent and his strength and stuff. And yeah, it's not even phase shift that I have to use to activate him. I can even use my seismic smash here. As you can see there, it refills it. So against these shielders, I can actually seismic smash the shielder, refill my magazine, and yeah, phase shift here, lead a wafer. Not doing any damage at all to the dome there, but yeah, you guys can see the Whisper 45. Like this is a pistol, by the way. This is a semi-automatic pistol, and it's doing damage where it's like applicable to like an actual rifle, which is crazy. Yeah, just call these smaller targets here. I'll put a little turret down. There's a smasher, nice. Just keep digging into this thing. Dude, what is that damage is insane! That damage is crazy! Look at that damage! Oh my god, this is a pistol! The Whisper 45, folks. I'm not even gonna use Southie, I'm just gonna see the raw damage without Southie. Just Beetlejess. So some of the bullets are getting eaten up by the Husk here, but hey, did amazing there. Refill our mag, activate Chaos Agent, and Southie. You can also use phase shift just to, like, you know, just stay away from danger. This is acid pool mission, so I'm playing kind of aggressive for acid pool. Keep hearing smashers. My team built quite the defense here. Oh my god. They're just shooting this horde, and because of the affliction, you can literally just look at these regular husks and just, you know, tap them once and then run away from them. You know, it's really no, like I'm kind of using bullets unnecessarily, if I'm being honest. I'm just spamming the weapon. I can just shoot each of these once, and then the affliction ticks will take care of them. Trying to get a good vantage point here. It's just a bunch of like regular targets. Yeah, we can. As you can see here, if your aim is actually good, the Whisper 45 can feel amazing as well, because it shoots a very condensed. It has very condensed bloom. So yeah, it's a really condensed bloom. So if you have good aim, you will get rewarded for using this weapon. It's like a nice little aim trainer, you know. Just, you know, keep switching between targets like this. Pretty much just one tapping the baby husks, and that kind of nice. Totally Rockin' is also being active quite often thanks to the traps that I placed. So that's something. We also have Teddy. I haven't talked about Teddy at all, but you know, Teddy is a thing. It's not really useful. We have no damage buffs for it, and we're using a gun focused loadout, but hey, it's okay. Teddy can still do his thing. But yeah, that lobber just got annihilated. I'm still impressed about that smasher damage, by the way. Like that just felt like absolute insanity. Oh, we got a bit of a hard wave here. Nurses, and two tapping a nurse is crazy, by the way. Two tapping a nurse. Here, propane. Phase shift to reload. And yeah, we're just shooting this crowd here. The Whisper 45 does proc propane, so be careful with that. There are some exploders here that I'm not really paying attention to. And yeah, like this giant crowd of normal husk isn't even that bad to deal with. Oh, mini boss. Oh, it's a horse's fire. Okay, well, It's fire, and I have a nature weapon, so it's not gonna do anything. But this is why I have my Thrasher here. You know, we are playing Beetlejess, and my Thrasher actually is water from last season. And this is not even a Whisper 45 showcase, but it is a showcase on how good the Thrasher can just be, and how good Beetlejess is as a hero. You know, so you can also do the same thing here with Sledgehammer, but you know, it is a fire mini boss, so I really couldn't showcase the effectiveness that well of the 45 there, but it's fine. If the Smasher test didn't prove anything earlier, then I don't know what else to do. Granted, these are 211. These are 211. They are not 250. But I'm sure this gun still performs up to standards in a power level. Oh, speaking of Smasher, oh perfect. Totally rocking out. Phase shift. Oh, kill the Blaster first. Nice. The Blaster's dead in like 5 shots, and now we just dig into the Smasher. Phase shift again to refill our clip, and it's dead. Absolutely insanity. Absolute cinema. Put down Teddy too, because why not? Another Smasher spawned right in front of my face. I'm not even gonna aim for headshots. I'm just gonna dig a magazine inside of it. Wait, pause, and then yeah, it's gone. It's gone. It's gone. Phase shift again to refill. Take a shot every time I talk about phase shift and Chaos Agent. It's funny, but it's true. You know, Chaos Agent is such a good hero. We got a flinger here. Need a wafer again to keep my Totally Rockin' Out up. Oh yeah, you also want to make sure that you are using your abilities when your gun's actually equipped. If you put away your gun to eat a wafer and then phase shift while eating the wafer, it's not going to refill your ammo on your weapon. So keep that in mind. So many tires. But yeah, this is the Whisper 45, guys. Really underrated weapon, especially for a pistol. Like, pistols are in Save the World are really, not really, you know, players don't really have their eyes set out on pistols. They want, like, you know, the strong shotguns, the strong rifles, for good reason. I mean, I'm one of those players too. I love a good rifle. I love a good shotgun. But this is like a nice little run and gun playstyle that the pistols and Beetlejess offer, where it just feels fun. Like, I'm having fun. I'm not staying around in one spot. I'm actually just moving around, getting stuff done across the map, and having fun with a pretty good weapon too. I am getting torn up by bees though. That is annoying. There are a lot of flingers, but the mission's about to end anyways. But I do want to take care of this flinger. Yeah. Okay. Well. Okay. I think that was the wall darts there, but oh, my teammate died here. Wait, no, it's not even a teammate. It's a defender. I did hear a Smasher, so hopefully before the defense ends, we can showcase again how fast Stink just kills a Smasher. Man, that's crazy. I love the Whisper 45. If you guys ever want to use a good pistol and you're tired of using SMGs and rifles and shotguns, even snipers and bows, hey, pick up the Whisper 45. The Whisper 45 is such an amazing pistol. And yeah, I showcased the loadout. You can copy that if you want to. And yeah, thanks for watching, guys. And don't underestimate the power of the Whisper 45. So yeah, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. The channel has been popping off recently. I would really like to keep the momentum going. So if you like what you see, please like and subscribe. Drop a comment too, because it helps me out a lot, and I love replying to comments. And give me some ideas too if you want to. So yeah, if you want to see a weapon showcase, let me know. And any of that stuff, check out my other videos. Twitch is in the description too, so follow me on there. And yeah, bye bye and take care.